they threw like.
Okay, well, let's hold on to that thought, you big dingus. Okay, welcome back to now just 3 dudes on a couch. What was it? 3 guys on a couch?
3 guys, 1 couch.
3 guys, 1 couch. There we go. Welcome back. Thomas has left us. So before we get into our favorite movies of all time, we thought we would just go over the worst movie of the year in our own opinions. Yeah. I have no strong thoughts on the worst movie. These two both apparently have.
Do you want to start with your?
Yeah, so, sure. So I have like 2. I have 3 that I was like, I'll start from not worst to worst. So number 3, I'd say Let's Be Cops. It wasn't bad. It was just I was very disappointed because
was it like one of those movies that the trailer had all the funny?
Yeah, and it was even more than that. Just like I like New Girl and I love Jake Johnson, and so it was Jake Johnson and Damon Wayans Jr. And like it seemed like a fun concept, and then I saw it and it was like, this is kind of just stupid, and not that good. So I was let down by that. Number 2, Maze Runner. I was like, this seems like a really cool concept.
I enjoyed Maze Runner.
Yeah, I guess. I don't know. In the end, it was just like, this is a very paint by numbers young adult movie. Like, so I think, like I said, I don't feel strongly about any of these, but I was like, it really didn't.
I was in the second one.
I don't even know if I'd seen the second one.
Is there going to be a second one?
Yeah, it's apparently going to be 4.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
I think it might be released either this coming year or next year.
Probably next year. I mean, they're making freaking Divergent too, so I think that movie looked like...
Insurgent.
Is that what it's called? Insurgent? Is
yeah. I guess
they're all the gents.
Yeah. They're all gents.
And then my least favorite movie of 2014, it's called Sex Date? Sex Tape.
Sex Tape?
Sex Tape was... I don't know, like, I think it was the same thing with Let's Be Cops. I'm like, I like Jason Segel, and Bad Teacher was okay, and I expected, or like I wanted more, and then I saw it and was like, yeah, that was kind of just really dumb. Not good. But those were my least favorites of the year.
Okay, I guess I'll say mine. My worst, or the worst movie of 2014 was by far Vampire Academy. So like, you probably don't even know what it's. No. I'm gonna give you what the plot is. No. So, you didn't. No, I'm telling you based on like Vampire Academy. Like, okay. I've dreamt up what the plot is in my head. So, I imagine it's like a Twilight like riff, sort of, right? Like it's riffing on Twilight, and like, is it like not another teen movie but vampires?
Harry Potter.
No, isn't that Vampires Suck? Wasn't there a movie already like that I just described called Vampires Suck? I think so. Yeah, no, that was making. It was like epic movie. Like that's what Vampires Suck was, I think. So Vampire Academy is a real movie. Real. Like no, that Vampires Suck. It's based off a book. Oh, okay. So I was dragged to this movie. Dragged you. Nicole. And I mean, seeing the trailer is like. This movie looks like a piece of shit.
It's got Sarah Hyland in it, right?
January, I think. No, February, because it was for her birthday. I took her. This is just... Okay,
Sarah Hyland's in it, right?
Sarah who?
The girl from Modern Family.
Oh, you mean like...
Oh, yeah, she is daughter, yeah.
So what this whole thing is like... They're vampires. Okay. And there's certain levels of vampires.
Can we go to vampire school? Hence Vampire Academy?
There's a school, but like...
So you were right!
It's Hogwarts.
So some vampires are like royalty, and then there's other vampires that their only job is to protect the royalty people.
Is this set in modern? Is it set now?
Set now.
Okay.
So as it's called a modern vampire, playing off the Modern Family money.
It was just what you would think of like a teeny bopper, like piece of shit.
Sorry.
Oh yeah.
I get angry there.
I don't know. Like beat. Yeah. Like one of those
Tiger Beat.
Tiger Beat.
Did Nicole enjoy it?
Tiger Beat.
No, because the one reason she wanted to see was this movie is because like the main guy, I guess, some Russian name like
Ivan Drago.
Ivan Skravachkovich.
Something Ivan or whatever.
Sorry for all the Russian people who may
she really liked him in the book, and then we saw it, and he wasn't even like
in it.
in it for that long, and his name was something different. And then the ending of the movie was actually what happened. It was the ending of like the 3rd or their 4th book.
So there is no Vampire Academy saga. They just got it all out in one.
No, I think. I don't know if there's going to be. But the thing is, the person who directed Vampire Academy directed Mean Girls.
Oh. So it's a decent director, hopefully.
Like, I mean, I feel like Tina Fey is the heart of Mean Girls.
Yeah, but it was just bad. Bad.
I'm sorry for your loss of time.
Yeah.
My worst movie is The Amazing Spider-Man 2. It is so bad.
No,
it's unbelievably bad.
So
there's
like worst movie of the past few years, even.
I would say I would say there is no character development, especially what's Electro.
Yeah.
Do you want to know why he's a bad person?
Why?
Spider-Man was mean to him on his birthday. That's his villain motivation.
What do you mean? How was he mean to him on his birthday?
He was just mean. He forgot who he was or something. I don't know.
So they're friends?
No, they met once before.
I don't know. If somebody's mean to me on my birthday, I don't think I would exact revenge.
That's the plot. That's the whole movie.
I thought there were like 4 bad guys.
There's like
Isn't Giamatti like in it for like 2 minutes at the beginning?
Giamatti is in it for a minute at the beginning and a minute at the end. I think he's going to be a villain in the next movie.
Sinister Six or something?
Yeah, I think.
Well, there's no...
That's gone. Okay, well that's good.
Yeah.
I'd say there's one good part of the movie.
What? When Emma Stone dies?
Yeah.
Why do you want to kill Emma Stone so badly?
So she doesn't have to be...
okay, I see. I see the motivation. Is there
I haven't even seen the first one.
The first one was like alright. Like,
oh, it's bad.
Like, I don't know. I like Garfield, but it was like, do we really need to see...
Now, do you think for the new Spider-Man who's going to be in the Marvel universe,
oh my God,
is it going to be
No, they said no, they're recasting. It's going to be like a teen.
But
they're
are they going to
super young with them?
Are they going to do Peter Parker? Or
yeah,
are they gonna
no, they're doing... Because,
for sure?
Yes, because this is why. Because you know how there's like Miles Morales and there's like... The thing is, if you're introducing Spider-Man into this universe that they haven't had the time to like build him up in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, right?
Yeah.
If they were to introduce, and also he's supposed to play a big role in the Captain America movie because he's like
in the comic he plays like a huge role.
Yeah, he's the
for Civil War. Right?
He like reveals himself, right?
Yeah.
So, and in the thing it's like I'm Peter Parker. So if they decide to go like Miles Morales, and so Spider-Man comes and he's like, I'm Miles Morales, people will be like, what? Peter Parker? Who? Peter Parker's Spider-Man. Who's this dude?
Who's Miles
Morales?
He's the guy that they have right now as Spider-Man.
He takes over for Peter Parker.
Yeah. So and then I think there's been a few different like.
I heard talk way back when Garfield was being introduced that Troy from
and he would be Miles Morales.
Donald Glover, so he would have been Miles Morales, not Peter Parker.
Yeah.
Okay.
But so there was people trying to do that again, but like Marvel said they wanted to
go really
young.
You would just have to like have another origin story if you introduce him.
Yeah, exactly. So and they're not going to do that, but the fact that they have Spider-Man in that movie is sweet. I think that's awesome that they got Spider-Man back, maybe Wolverine will come back, and the X-Men.
Are you kind of upset though that we have like the next 8 years of movies planned out for us by Marvel?
No, not at all.
I'm kind of annoyed. Like it's like
I guess,
I don't even want to think about it. Like,
but at the same time, like I would rather them think about it this way. Like
at least
I would rather them have like this grand vision and like, nope, this is our story that we're gonna tell. Instead of just be like, I don't know, we need a new one. We just have to keep pumping these out year in, year out. At least they have...
3.
Yeah, exactly. Sony doesn't know what the hell they're doing with Spider-Man, right? So, but they were just like, we have to make Spider-Man movies. Where at least this seems like Marvel's like, we have this big thing like Civil War. They want to make this big overarching story, which is cool. Which is, what's going to be really interesting is like, at the end of those 10 years or so, or I'm sure it'll even happen during that, where you're going to have, they're going to start replacing, like, characters, because you're just going to need to, due to people aging, right?
Yeah.
Like,
that's why they're casting young now.
Yeah, so, like, are they going to just recast the role and be like, this is a new, what's his name?
Robert Downey Jr.
Yeah, well, he'll be like, Tony Stark. Is it like,
I think
recast him, this is still Tony Stark, like, is that what they're going to do?
No, I think they would either, he's, like, retired, or like he's just dies.
No, but the thing is, like, even if they just killed him off, like, they're at some point they're gonna have to bring Iron Man back, you know, because like it's like comic books, like it's something that's been going on for like 60 years, right? And they just keep having stories, so like really doesn't matter if like Robert Downey Jr. is Iron Man forever. No,
another person can be
other people and throw them in there. Yeah, I don't know. It's really interesting what they're gonna do, but this is all coming off of your Amazing Spider-Man 2B.
Oh, I'm done with it.
You're done with it. You never want to see it again.
Never want to see it.
So it's not in your movie collection.
No, it's not.
What if it was for somebody gave it to you as a gift? Would you put it in there?
No, he would bring it to as he goes on.
Or if it was already still wrapped, I'd take it to like and get the exchange.
So no love for The Amazing Spider-Man 2. I've heard similar sentiments said about it, but I was in Europe, so I didn't see it. I also saw Godzilla. What else is our next thing?